Hello! My dog and I would like to show off the new house slash base I've been working on. It's more aesthetic on the outside. It's a Victorian style house over here with this nice lake surrounding it and some mountains off in the distance. So there is a bunker style underneath it, which is the more practical aspect of it. But out here on the outside I have got a Victorian looking house on top just for the aesthetic piece. So let's see if I can come in here for a landing without blowing up my gyrocopter with my dog hanging off the side, because yes, that is one of the server mods. We've got quite a few mods on this server. Nothing too fancy. Oop, a little bit of bouncing. Not as smooth of a landing as I would have liked, but hey, it's in one piece. So let's grab that gyrocopter, put that back in my inventory, and go ahead and give the tour. So here's the outside. So basically what I decided to do here is I looked up a Victorian style house online, tried to follow the floor plan the best I could, and I have got some iron spikes here around the outside. I need to put more. It's 2 blocks high because zombies won't jump that. Typically, like I said, I'm in the basement, in the shelter, the bunker deal. But here is a look of the outside of the house. Looking pretty nice. Might want a screenshot of that because it looks so nice. And then it's on a hill because this was a flat blank area. I did put bulletproof glass on it to make it at least a little bit more practical. And the block, which is a 40 by 40 block that it's sitting on, has got steel on the outside, but the inside is solid concrete. And once I get up on top and show you the porches, you'll see the stunning view, or at least I think it's a stunning view. So yeah, it looks pretty slick, I think. I tried to reinforce the porches there. I was having issues with some stability, so up in the roof there with my last video, it wasn't staying, and it was a stability issue. I had the admin flew over here, used a heat gun, and showed this section of the roof completely red, so stuff was falling because of where the bunker was. So I reinforced this wall, which I will show you once we go into the bunker. So this is all concrete, it's just painted. The whole thing's made out of concrete. So this is like the main porch here. You have got stairs on both sides. Those are just windows leading up to a very Victorian iron door here. Or I'm sorry, steel door. Yes, very Victorian, I swear. And then over here on this wraparound porch, you've got another door and some more windows. So it looks pretty nice. I like the look. And let me go ahead and enter the house. So I tried to use the limited paint palette to give it what I felt. Maybe these aren't the best ceiling tiles for a Victorian house, but here's the foyer, or the foyer, or whatever, however you say it. On the left over here, we've got a purple room. And we got this carpeting. Again, this is all concrete that's painted. Then we have this large room here, which goes out onto that porch, and it connects to another room. These are those bay-style windows, are the best I could do in the game. I'm sure I could have tweaked this a little bit, maybe made those wedge shapes on their side. Might have been a little bit more smoother looking, but I had some of those on the outside, so I think I'd have the tip facing inward, and I wanted the glass to line up, so I didn't want a gap with the glass. Here's a closet with a big ceiling. Then over here is another closet. This actually leads down into the bunker, which we will come back to. Then coming this way back into the main hall, there's a couple features here. So there's that purple room. There's this little hallway here. This hallway, ooh, that is gonna need to be fixed. As I give my tour, I think I forgot some blocks, so there we go. Paint that. So the little hallway brings you into that room. Also out here, you can go through this doorway into this room. So that's that hallway. There's the main room. That's the other little bay type window. There's the back porch. And this has got stairs leading up to the second floor. We'll do that little tour after we get to the back porch. So here's the back porch with the stairs going down. There's that lake that I was talking about. Nice view there. I like the view. Looks better from the second and third floor. And yeah, just this nice little back porch. All right. So there's a set of stairs here, and it will actually connect with the other one. So the stairs wrap around upward with this little twist because I ran out of room. was difficult to follow the floor plan because, you know, amazingly enough, we don't use like 5 by 5 foot blocks when we build houses today. So yeah, I had to kind of improvise a little bit. So this brings us up to the second floor, which we will tour in a second, and there's 2 sets of stairs. So this is the second set of stairs. So this goes to the 3rd floor, and this goes back down to the 1st floor to that room. These connect together, and they bring you out here. So on the left here, we have a little library section, which I think is pretty neat. It's just all looks. It's just decorative, but I still like the paneling and wall design here that I decided to go with for paint. This is the 2nd floor balcony. Getting a little bit cooler of a view of the mountains over there. And then there's this room. So I guess this is technically a bedroom. This is the top of that bay window. Here's back over the back. And it has a closet. I tried to set this up to where I could put at least a box or something for storage in these closets. Could also put doors on them. I might do that later. This is still basically hollow. The only decoration I've done so far has been the books, because I think they look pretty slick. It's like, look, I've got a fancy library. All right, let's go down this way first, and then we'll go to the next section. So then there's this room. This room here has got 2 closets. And again, tried to leave enough space here. When I use these paneling, I tried to get one of those thin blocks so that I could actually use it as a closet instead of making the house too big. It's still pretty enormous, as you can tell. This is going to be the bathroom. I need to put a door on it. Of course, we need a door on the bathroom. So got to mirror up. Got to find stuff for tubs and toilets in the game so that I can populate this. And here is the front balcony. So this overlooks the front door. That's where I landed and bounced around. This is the section that was completely red, and it had blocks just vanishing, and I couldn't finish the roof here, or especially on the 3rd floor, because this section of wall here wasn't supported because of the bunker. But I'll show you what I did with that when we get to the bunker. All right, over here is like another bedroom, so I'm probably going to use this for my bedroom, for my character. And then here is a closet. Pretty long closet, narrow. Takes part of the bathroom, but that's the design from the house design. Then I guess maybe some sort of a computer room, perhaps, maybe, possibly. It has its own closet too, but it's smaller, so I'm thinking like some sort of little reading room or like computer room, because you can use computers in the game, which is, well, you can set them up for looks and decorations. Bought this from the merchant, which is appliances, and that actually has a computer option for the shapes. So I can put up a computer. That'd be kind of cool. So I might do that just for, again, aesthetics. This is all about aesthetics up here on the top floor. The house. And there's this room, which is all connected, and it's got its own closet as well. It had 2 doors here, like one here as well, and I closed that one off. Same thing across the hall. There was a second door, and I made it an angle. So if you saw the last one, you might have seen that doorway. I think we only need 1 doorway in each of these rooms. I closed it off, but there you go. It's got some cool overlapping with the plates and stuff, trying to keep it as a much of a bay window as I can, more of a indented window, but we'll go with it. And I think fireplaces are supposed to go here on the 1st and 2nd floor, so it's supposed to be a chimney and a fireplace here. If I can figure out how to put fireplaces in, if that's an option, I'll probably do that. I have this lantern for light. I don't remember. I think we went out. Yeah, we went out on this already. Okay. And there's this room. Oh, wait. I've seen this one. Okay, we saw this side. Okay, yeah, so this is the 2nd floor. I know exactly where I'm at. I'm getting turned around in my own house. Okay, let's go up to the 3rd story now, which is basically an attic. An attic. Is that how you say that word? Attic. That doesn't match. Ugh. Blaze, what are you doing? What are you doing? So let's take that, paint that. We are showing off the house. We have to have the house nice for showing it off. No one saw my little blemishes. No one. There was no witnesses. I don't believe you. Okay. continuing up to the 3rd floor slash attic. And I did this nice little design here just for fun, kind of taking up some space instead of just having solid blocks. And then there's this huge open area. I tried to make the floor slightly different. I wanted to make it all wood looking just to have it kind of fun. So starting over here on the left, this is the top of those bay windows. A little bit of a design going on here for fun. This was not in the design because this entire attic is not in the floor plan. The 1st and 2nd floor are only, but if you look on the outside of the house, there are clearly a 3rd floor slash attic with some windows, just not ones like this. I kind of improvised a lot of this, but I like how it turned out. And this is really where the view gets really nice, where you can see the mountains and the snow off in the distance, and one of those places to explore. You get an air view of the lake and some cool trees. So, yay. Awesomeness. Alright, and then here's the other bay window deal. And across from the stairs, I decided to turn this just into a room. Nothing fancy, just a room with a window. Again, trying to improvise a little bit. And then we kind of start shrinking in the roof a bit just to give it more of an angle slant on the top instead of just blockiness. And I felt like this gave me a good attic kind of feel. Again, just make it all wood. These are just little corners in the attic to store stuff or put things up. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. And then this whole section here was vanishing, and especially above this whole section of roof until I fixed the basement. But these beams here were not originally there. They're just there for support because I was trying to transfer as much stability up as possible. And technically I can jump out onto the roof here, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's not meant to do that, so I'm going to go back. All right, and then the last piece of this upper floor before we get to the bunker is the roof. So I technically have a roof area that I can try to land on. Didn't want to try to pull that off in this video. I just wanted to show the house. And then I can take off with the gyrocopter from the roof as well. So we got another even better view of what's going on around the house. Pretty slick, pretty slick. I think we're pretty close to some key areas. Some snow areas, and we got some traders nearby. Not too far in some cities and stuff. So, and I think there is even a desert nearby too. That's not too far away. So we got some options, especially with the gyrocopter. Pretty good positioning. I like where it's at. All right, so let's use my athleticism. Kind of run around here on the outside of the roof for a little bit, and then we will drop down and show that bunker. Probably easiest to go in through the back, I think. And then, I don't think I opened this, but you get the idea that this was connected with those other 2 rooms. So, there's that bunker room. Let's open the bunker up. Still working on the bunker. The bunker is not done. So I like this whole marbled look. Gives it a kind of a morgue feel, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe put some morgue doors on the side of this. Kind of looks like a mortuary or something, or whatever it's called. Looks pretty slick, like the candles. And then down here is where we take us into the main bunker, which is still a work in progress. And this is what started causing my house to collapse. Thank you to the admin for helping me understand and figure out why I'm an idiot. So... Yeah, look at the double walls going on there. Yeah, those walls there is actually right underneath the wall of the house. Most of this house, because it's in the center, remember it's not all the way to the outside edge, most of this stuff is actually supported by dirt or something else. But apparently if there's even a single air pocket or bubble, it makes it a supported structure instead of an actual stable structure. If you want full green stability, it has to touch bedrock. Yeehaw. So this ramp, of course, takes us up. These are going to be rooms once I dig them out. I started them out, but there's going to be 2 rooms here, and then there's going to be 2 rooms there. And then on the other side, these poles, again, are for support, but you can actually run between them, so it's kind of a neat way to kind of build a wall. But yeah, it's 3 layers because of the way the wall is designed on the actual house itself. So this huge section was cleared out originally, but now it is supporting the house above, so I can actually finish off the 3rd floor. So without all these supports and these 3 block sections here of concrete, it would kind of be SOL. Alright, so that's going to be a room. And that's going to be a room. And then, since I'm playing this with my younger brother, here's Blaze, that's me, and here is his place, Brock. Now, he likes vampires, so this is going to be his bedroom deal. Yes, we are going with a coffin on, I guess, a dais or whatever it's called. I'm hoping with that being 2 blocks wide, he can drop a sleeping bag inside of that and use it as his bed. If not, I'll just break the side of the walls off and we'll just lay it on top of the beer or whatever it's called. So yeah, nice little vampire aesthetic for him with candles on the wall. Doom, doom, doom. And I guess one of these will be a storage and maybe one of them a bathroom, just again for the aesthetics part. But we're pretty deep underground, so this should be fairly well protected, and zombies would have to dig to get through us through a lot of rock and stuff. And my room is not done yet. I just got a little bit of coloring going on. I'm trying to look for like a hunter green or forest green, kind of like the office I'm playing this game in. Kind of went with a whitish kind of ceiling and then hardwood floors just for fun. But again, everything is concrete. I just added to it because I could. So, and that's everything. So there you go, concrete, just painted. Technically, I could have upgraded to steel, but I think making all of this out of concrete was enough of a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's my progress so far. There's my house. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you thought it was cool. And yeah, I'll catch you in future videos, probably with Marvel Future Fight. But who knows, maybe I'll do some more 7 Days to Die or something else.